Hello and welcome to Morganlee Yoga. Today we are going to do a yoga flow to face your inner dinosaur. Those strong emotions that come up in your life and feel all-consuming. Things such as overwhelm or frustration or anger or anxiety. Any strong emotion that you are feeling in your life. I often like to refer to these as the roar of your inner dinosaur. And if you want to know more about what I'm talking about when I say inner dinosaur, then I encourage you to please go listen to this week's episode on my podcast. I'll leave a link down below. But for now, let's settle in, and I want you to adopt the affirmation today of I am calm, I am in control. And as we begin today, bring your palms face down, resting on your knees or your thighs. Roll your shoulders a few times, relax them down away from your ears. Lengthen up through your spine, close your eyes, and repeat after me. I am calm, I am in control. 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 And let this become sort of a chant. You can say it out loud or just in your head and keep repeating it over and over. And as you do, start to breathe in and out through your nose. Inhale, I am calm. Exhale, I am in control. I am calm. I am in control. I am calm. I am in control. I am calm. I am in control. Continue breathing and chanting in your head for just a few more moments. And keeping your eyes closed and continuing this chant in your head, go ahead and bring some movement into your upper body. So maybe shifting your shoulders to the right and forward and to the left and back, and making this a big circle, really getting into it, letting your whole body move, pushing your chest forward, pulling your navel back, chanting in your head, I am calm, I am in control. I am calm, I am in control. I am calm, I am in control. And reverse, go the other direction. Slowly come back towards center. Repeat one more time. I am calm, I am in control. Flutter your eyelids open, and let's go ahead and come to all fours. As you make your way there, be mindful of each movement that you are taking and take only those little tiny moves that you need to get you into this position. Try to avoid fidgeting with your shirt or fidgeting with your hair, and just pause here in tabletop. Really engage through all 10 fingers. Let's start off with a few cat-cows, dropping your belly to the earth to start with. Inhale, look up. Exhale, round through your spine, pull your navel in and exhale. Inhale, look up. Exhale. Inhale, look up. Exhale, release. We'll do a couple more here on your own. Come back to neutral. Bring your right hand over closer to your left, and then go ahead and bring your right foot to the outside of that right hand into a lizard variation here. But we're not just going to pause for a minute. We're going to find a little bit of movement. So I want you to shift forward and then backwards. It doesn't have to be like a big backward shift, just little tiny movements here, stretching through both legs, stretching through your ankle and your wrists. And then if you want to, you can bring in that circular motion again. This is going to challenge your core a little. And shift the other direction. And this is just giving us a moment here to clear our minds, to allow us to find something else to focus on for a minute besides whatever big emotion that you are facing. And then come back towards center. Go ahead and curl your back toes under, lift your knee up off the ground, coming into a fuller lizard pose. If you need to bring in a pair of blocks to put underneath your hands, please feel free to go ahead and do that at any time. So pausing here, really letting that back heel, your left heel push towards the back edge of your mat, breathing. Go inward, find your breath. We're going to invite our emotions to come forward today. Go ahead and drop that back knee. Now we're going to walk our right foot over to meet the left side of our mat and just dropping our knee down towards the earth. We're coming into pigeon. And for me, it is just not possible to get my shin parallel to the top of the mat. So I just bring my left or my right heel in a little bit and just find a little bit more ease there. So wherever you land in your pigeon is the exact position you need to be in. And I just invite you to sit up tall here for just a moment, gaze up towards the ceiling, and then exhale, slowly come forward, and only go as far as is comfortable for you. So if you just want to lean forward on your hands, that's great. You can come on onto your forearms, or maybe even bringing a block in to find a middle ground somewhere. In fact, this block feels pretty good, so I think I'll just settle in here. And as we are gonna pause here in this pose for a minute, we're gonna do some self-reflection, some inner work. But I just want you to be aware of your right hip and try not to fall onto that right hip. Really keep your core engaged and pull your left hip towards the earth to just kind of be aware of that. And if you're having trouble staying in that position, you can always bring a block right underneath your right hip like that to just give it a little bit more support. So wherever you land, I invite you now to close your eyes, and I want you to go inward and find your emotion, your big emotion that is building up, that's sounding like a roar, that's taking over all of your thoughts and your actions, and just find it. Don't try to confront it this time. I simply want you to recognize that it is there, and then to describe it either out loud or in your mind. What color is it? How big is it? Are there any distinct features about it? What does it look like? Is it hard, soft? Is it solid? Is it abstract? Go through anything that you can find to describe this emotion. Become aware of it. Become familiar with this emotion in your body. Where is it living right now? Maybe it's deep down in your belly, in your gut. Maybe it's further up and it's lodged in your throat. And breathe. And then slowly open your eyes, push up to your hands, remove any supportive blocks that you had. And go ahead and come back to all fours, lifting that right knee back. Take a moment here. It's going to feel a little uneven, a little weird. And let's take a few more cat-cows before we go to the other side. Drop that belly, inhale, look up. Exhale, round through your spine. Drop your belly, inhale, look up. Exhale, round. Couple more here on your own. Come back through center. Bring your left hand over to meet your right and step that left foot up to the outside edge of your left hand and go forward and backward. Little tiny movements here, nothing big, nothing grandiose. Just starting to wake up our muscles. If you took circles on the other side, go ahead and slowly bring those in now. noticing how each side is going to feel slightly different. Make sure you go both directions. This side is a lot harder for me to do circles on than the other side. I don't know. And pause. Curl your back toes under. Lift that back knee up. Stretch through that right heel, pushing it towards the back edge of your mat. Breathe here. Engage through your fingers, integrity through your arms and shoulders. Dropping that back knee, walking your right foot over to the right edge of the mat and coming into your pigeon on this side. Again, play around with it. Find a position that feels good for you. Sit up nice and tall to begin with. Take a couple of deep breaths here. And then walk your hands forward and let's settle in for a longer hold. Again, you can bring in a block or come all the way down to the earth, your choice. Paying special attention to that left hip. Do not let it sink down or fall onto it. Pull your right hip forwards and towards the earth. And again, you can bring in a second block or a pillow to support you underneath that left hip if you would like it. When you arrive here, close your eyes again. Go back to the emotion that you found. And this time, we are going to acknowledge it, let it know that we see it, and ask our emotion, ask our inner dinosaur, what does it need at this time? And just get quiet and listen. It will tell you what it needs. Don't fight the answer. Don't question the answer. Whatever pops into your head is correct. And if nothing is coming yet, just pause and listen a little bit more. Ask again, encourage it to open up to you, let it know that this is a safe place. Slowly open your eyes, come up onto your hands, remove any supportive blocks that you had, place them out of the way. And this time, we're just gonna roll onto that left hip and come forward into a butterfly, bringing the soles of our feet together here. And just take a moment. Give yourself a little massage through your ankles and your calves. Giving yourself a little self-love here. If you want to move on and give your feet a massage, that will feel good as well. And as you are doing this, just close your eyes again. Find that emotion. And whatever it asked for, go ahead and release and give into it. It might just need a hug. You can give yourself a hug. It might need you to scream and let it out. It might need some validation, some reassurance. Maybe it needs something a little more tangible, and if that's the case, you can go ahead and do that after the practice. But if you can just give it a little taste of what it is asking for right now, go ahead and do that. As you continue to massage your feet, your ankles, your calves, and really just release. Let your shoulders drop. Surrender to your mat here. And then go ahead, cross your legs, coming back to where we started. Bringing both palms face down onto your legs, your thighs. Repeat again. I am calm. I am in control. And go inward and find your emotion again. Notice. Has it changed at all? location or size? Or has it shifted into something new altogether? If it has disappeared, fantastic. You have outlived the life of your emotion and you are ready to move on. If it has shifted or changed, or if it is still lingering, I encourage you to go through this exercise again. Finding it, naming it, confronting it, and giving. Repeat again. I am calm. I am in control. It is important for you to know that you are in control of your emotions. You have the capability to help them find their way out, to help them feel acknowledged, and to release them, and to release the hold that they have on you. Take a deep breath in through your nose. And as you exhale, bring your palms together at heart center. We'll bow and end today's practice with Namaste.